everyone, my name is Holly and I'm an adult services librarian at the Westmont Public Library, and today I'm going to show you a fun and unique way for you to kind of save some of your family recipes. And this is Gunther, and he apparently wants to help me today. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm working with today. So this is all about family recipes. So I actually have some family recipes written out on index cards here. I have some old family photos that I'm going to use, and so this is going to be a framed project. So I have my frame here. I have an 11 by 14. So it just depends on how many pictures and how many index cards you're going to be using. So I'm using 3 of each for mine, and so 11 by 14 I think is the perfect size for that. And then I have a piece of fabric here, and so this is going to be the background on the frame. So you can use fabric, you can use colored paper, contact paper, anything you would like. If you have a clear frame and you want to keep it clear, you can do that as well. So it really depends on what your preference is. So this is kind of where you can personalize it and just have a little fun with it. So all of my stuff is actually copies. They're not the original versions of anything, so I don't care too much if it gets damaged or anything like that. If you do have originals, I would say make sure that you get the little photo squares so that you can stick the corners of your photos and your index cards into them. Since these are copies, I don't really care too much, so I'm probably just going to use glue. I can even probably just lay them down and make sure that they're in place and then cover them with the top frame. I might not even need to glue them. So I'm going to lay everything out, and then I'll show you how that looks from the top perspective, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so now I have everything laid out in front of me. So now we can just put the fabric on the back side of the frame there, so it's laid down. And then this is also going to be a matter of preference, how you want to just lay everything out on your frame. So you can do all recipes on one side, all pictures on the other. You can switch them around. It just kind of depends on what you like. You can put a picture in the middle, surround it by recipes. So yeah, it's just a matter of personal preference and how you want it to look. So I've got the edges here. I'm going to move these a little bit further in. So just yeah, play around with it and see what you like. So I'm actually just going to put a little bit of glue just in the corners, just so I make sure that nothing shifts around when I'm putting the frame on. Lay that down. Do it for each one. I tried just putting the glass frame on earlier and everything did shift around, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And then, like I said earlier, if you do have originals or you want to save what's on here, they just have the little photo tabs that you usually put in photo albums that you can just slide the corners of the pictures on. And everything's staying in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for the photos, and then we will put the frame on and finish up. Okay, so now I have everything laid down. I put the glass top of the frame on, and then I put the top of the frame on here. So now I'm just going to clean up the sides of the fabric. So whatever you decide to use, you can clean that up. And then I'm going to put the other sides of the frame on, and then I will show you the final product. Okay, so here is my final product. So this is just really a good idea if you want to kind of keep a keepsake of your family recipes. Gunther started out in the beginning, he didn't even help me, and now he's back. So he's just trying to claim something that I actually did. But if you want to decorate your kitchen with it, I think it's a good idea since it's recipe related. It's also a good idea to give as a gift to someone. It's a little bit of a personalized gift. So I hope you give this a try. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe below to check out more videos like this, and I will see you next time.